Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the what if scenarios, and today we're going to be doing a what if, and it is featuring Bosnia and Herzegovina. What if Bosnia and Herzegovina qualified for Euro 2012? So in 2012, Bosnia had a very good campaign in the Euros. I think this is when Bosnia started to become pretty decent, because obviously in 2014 they qualified. So how close did they come? Well, they were 1 point behind France, who were automatically qualified into Euro 2012. So Bosnia ended up with 20 points in Group D. That meant that Bosnia went to the playoff, where they met Portugal. However, Bosnia lost 6-2 over the two legs. I know I said it was close, but it was close in terms of the group stage, but then obviously when they went to the playoffs, they just got blown away by a bigger side. So what we do is we replace Portugal with Bosnia. Let's just say Bosnia won that playoff game, and Bosnia would have gone into a group with the Netherlands, Denmark and Germany, which is a very, very tough group. I think in real life Bosnia might not have made it out of that group. But it would have been cool to see Bosnia at this tournament. A few of you might actually make the case that Bosnia could have finished top of that group and ended up in this group. But I think because obviously Bosnia went to the playoffs in real life, I think that's probably the most realistic scenario that we can do. So before we start this match, I don't know if you guys already remember or whatever, but I did do a run with Bosnia and Herzegovina on this game, like a proper run. You can go and check it out if you want. But remember, the squad is completely unlicensed, but you can pretty much pick out who's supposed to be who. Like, for example, that's supposed to be Checo, that's Pranic, you know, etc, etc. And before we kick off the match, we're going to do the scenario on World Class, just to give it a proper, I guess, outcome, if you get what I mean, like the most realistic outcome. Bosnia versus Germany in our first match of Euro 2012. Do I think that Bosnia could beat Germany back in 2012? On the face of it, I'm going to say no, but I'm only going to say no because I'm just ignorant to how Bosnia actually played back in 2012. Like, I don't really remember Bosnia being that good, but then again, I didn't really pay attention to them, so apologies if I'm a little bit ignorant. I just don't remember Bosnia back in 2012. Now, Germany are going to be very tough to beat on this. The bigger teams are always very, very hard. And with Euro 2012 being as tough as it is already to play, yeah, I'm going to have a really tough time in this group. Over the top, and here comes Germany with Klose. Miroslav Klose literally just pumped out of field, and that was a great save by the Bosnian keeper. Come on. No. Oh, over the bar. The goalkeeper saved it, and I thought it was an easy tapping, but no. Germany miss it. Going to be a corner to Bosnia quite early in the game, 20 minutes in. Pranic to cross it in, and it's headed out. I think we're going to struggle to score in this group. Germany and the Netherlands in the same group is very tough. And then, of course, Denmark. That's also tough as well, but it is winnable. Germany have been stubborn in defence. So have Bosnia as well. This first half has had a couple of shots for both teams, but still no goal yet. I think Bosnia have done well to hold Germany here as they go for the long shot before half-time. And that is going to be 0-0 at half-time. An hour played and the game is still a little bit on the boring side, I have to admit. We've had shots and so have Germany, but it's been very, very defensive from both sides. Checo. I put it wide. I thought he was going to score. He held off the defence so well, and then he just puts it wide. I can't believe that. That was a massive chance to go 1-0 up. Just get out of field. Yeah, I'll take the 0-0 against Germany. I'll take it. That's not a bad result for Bosnia. It was slightly on the boring side, but a 0-0 is respectable. And do I think that would have happened in real life? I mean, well, yes and no. I think, personally, Germany would have beaten Bosnia. However, if Bosnia played well, who's to say that they couldn't draw against Germany? Like, who's to say, right? I mean, anything could have happened, but I mean, in my own opinion, I think Germany would have won. Our second match is going to be against Denmark, a very, very hard match to call. In real life, I really don't know who would win between these two back in 2012 because, well, I think they're quite equal, to be fair. Both teams have great players that can arguably swing the game in their own favour. I really think it's quite a hard game to call. There's a good ball. Here comes Denmark off the post. How unlucky was that for Denmark? Denmark are pressing, and that's a great save. What a save by the Bosnian keeper to keep it all level. Crossed in by Denmark here. Header, and it goes over the bar. We've been under a bit of pressure. Bosnia have had a shot or two, but it's really Denmark that have taken the game here in the first 25 minutes. Luckily, they're still without a goal. It's half time, and yet again, it's still 0-0. Bosnia are trying to get the goal, and so are Denmark as well, but at the moment, it's been a very defensive game. Denmark have had way more shots than us. We've only had the one. Out to the edge of the box. And that's a great save. Header, and that's in. Dzeko has scored to make it 1-0 against Denmark. And I told you that it would take something special or lucky to get in front in this game. And it has. It was a save by the Danish keeper. And then we headed it in for 1-0. Very unlucky on Denmark's point of view, but very lucky for us. Bosnia have taken the lead against Denmark. Absolutely no problem with that at all. If we're talking about trying to be realistic or whatever, I think that these two sides are very well matched up, and either side could have won the game or scored on each other. Come on. Go on, through ball. Come on, keep running. This dude's not very fast, but he is trying. He's still got it. Cross that in, and it's punched away straight to my player, and we couldn't control it. That's the problem with this game. It's very hard on the harder difficulties, which obviously it's supposed to be, but yeah, it's a tough game, and it's hooked away. But I think Denmark won't have enough time to mount a comeback as it goes off the pitch for Bosnia's throw-in, and once we go upfield again, I think it's going to be full time. And this will be a great result for Bosnia. And I did call it at the start that it would be a close game and something special or lucky would have to happen to separate the two sides. And I was correct. Dzeko's goal, the header in the 49th minute, separates the two sides as Bosnia get the first win of this Euro 2012 group stage. Do I think this is realistic? Yes, I do. Both teams, in my opinion, are about the same at this point in time, and it would have been a very tough match for both teams. A 1-0 is very, very realistic. And as you can see as well, the stats back it up. 4 shots for Bosnia, 4 shots for Denmark, but we had more on target. So yeah, an extremely close game. So if you take a look at the group table, Bosnia are actually second right now. They have a match against the Netherlands, who are unbeaten at the moment, and the Netherlands are scoring lots of goals, so we have to be very careful. In order for Bosnia to qualify, we have to not lose against the Netherlands and hope that Germany drop points against Denmark, but I can't see that happening. Here we go then. Final match of the group stage is Bosnia versus the Netherlands. Do I think Bosnia can do it in this situation in real life? Probably not. The Netherlands, again, are pretty good. I can't remember how well they performed in Euro 2012. I actually can't remember. Dzeko. He scores, and that's 1-0. Dzeko has scored, and I can't believe that he managed to turn round both of those defenders and actually smash it in. Look at that. That just felt too easy, but I'm not complaining. Bosnia have scored against the Netherlands, and that's 1-0. Do I think that could happen? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not out of the realms of possibility. I'm starting to get used to Bosnia a little bit more, and this game now. Now that I've actually played it for the first time in a while, I'm actually getting used to it a bit more. That's the problem. If you don't play one of these games for a long while, then you forget how it actually works. And oh my goodness, that nearly went straight in, off the post and off the goalkeeper. That was very, very unlucky for Bosnia. What a ball. Here comes Dzeko. I put it wide. That was a good chance to double the lead, but Dzeko couldn't take it. I guess the angle was slightly against us, but I expected him to bury that. If we win this match, we'll go through to the quarter-final, and I think that's probably way further than what Bosnia would have gone in real life. Netherlands go for it. Oh, it's gone in. Schneider has scored after me trying to tackle him a couple of times, and I knew that someone would score for the Netherlands eventually. I mean, they've been scoring too many goals in the group stages not to actually not score in this game. So, yeah, Schneider has made it 1-1. Good play by Bosnia, and it's wide. We could have got another one, but no. I'm trying to tackle him. It won't let me. Oh, why did you pass it out to him? No, no, no. Oh, my goodness. What a calamity by Bosnia. They passed it out to Van Persie. And then I was just scrambling to try and tackle him because I knew he'd smack it in. But no, he dribbled round me. And oh, my days. He has just ended our run. Unless Denmark have beaten Germany. Just very, very cruel end to this what-if scenario. And, that is just so frustrating. I mean, we're not out yet. We need to check the other result. But that 90th minute winner from Van Persie has probably buried us in this scenario. 0-0. I might have gone through. I think so. Yeah, I did. I'm against Poland. Oh, thank goodness for that. So, despite losing the last match against the Netherlands, we've got Poland in the quarter-final. We've got other quarter-finals here. Italy versus Sweden, Netherlands versus Russia, and England versus Spain. Of course, the game's not going to have the actual path that all these teams took, because obviously, even if you did it in real life again with the same players and everything like that, you'd still get different results. Here we go then, quarter-final time against Poland. Do I think that Bosnia could beat Poland? I mean, there's no reason not to think they couldn't. You know, both teams again, just like the Denmark match, are quite well matched up. We get to enjoy this little bonus match, I guess, and let's see how far Bosnia can go. If we win it and we get to the semi-final, then, well, that would be crazy. Polanski. Twisting and turning. And it's into the box, and that was just too easy. Braniak has scored. Defending wasn't that great. Yeah, I had to do something, but yeah, no, it was too late. By the time he crossed it in, I knew that Braniak was going to tap it in. It's 1-0 to Poland. Poland have been pretty strong in this game so far. Not letting a lot of shots being taken from Bosnia. And hopefully we can find something here. Oh my goodness, off the bar. Again, when we needed it, it hits the post and the bar. I mean, I just noticed that we're in Warsaw, which is obviously the capital of Poland, so they've definitely got the home field advantage. Oh, there's a penalty. There's a penalty. I went for the tackle and he tripped over it after he made the pass. And it's going to be a penalty to Poland. Błasikowski, can he take the pen, make it 2-0? He can. And, well, that's not ideal for Bosnia. 2-0 down before the half. Half-time, Poland are leading by 2-0 over Bosnia. I think this what-if scenario is about to end. But in my opinion, it probably should have ended in the group stage anyway. I can't believe that Germany really drew against Denmark. They had a really bad campaign in this Euro 2012 sort of scenario. Poland have been very, very good defensively in this game, shutting me down and not letting me have anything in this one. Not even a consolation goal, just something to take away. They've been just too good for that. Bosnia get it upfield, and that is a loss for Bosnia in the quarter-final against Poland. Do I think it's realistic? Yes, I do. I mean, it could have gone either way, but Poland were really good in this scenario. To be honest, Bosnia probably shouldn't have got out the group stage, like I said earlier. It was just Germany failed to beat Denmark, and obviously us losing against the Netherlands, of course. Realistic, but yeah, I just think that we pushed it just a tiny little bit too far. So it was the Netherlands that won against Italy in the final. So of course that didn't happen in real life. Obviously it was Spain, but Spain got knocked out by England. So yeah, good scenario with Bosnia. And again, I think it was semi-realistic in my opinion. You know, some of the matches we had in the group stages were pretty decent. It's just that obviously the scenario played out that Germany were really bad in that group stage. So yeah, I mean, you know, let me know in the comments down below if you think it was a good scenario or not, or whether or not you agree with me or not. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.